Hey everyone, it's Ashley and I'm back with a Pinterest inspired DIY craft, and this all involves Dollar Tree types of items, so this is really easy to recreate on your own. And I thought I'd get started and show you guys the materials that you'll need. You'll want to start with a vase that has the same shape throughout, and this one I did pick up at Walmart for right around $2, but they have smaller ones at Dollar Tree that you can use that would work just the same. You'll also need a pair of scissors, some of the mini glue sticks that you can find at Dollar Tree, and a hot glue gun. And then you'll also need several packets of the pencils, and this is going to be the outside of your vase. And also some flowers that I picked up at Dollar Tree. I picked up these daffodils, which are really lovely and bright yellow. You could do one solid color if you prefer, but I'm going to mix it up a little bit. And these ones are the giant gerberas, and they're really lovely. On the inside, they're very detailed. And then these ones as well, which are really pretty, and I liked the variation in color. So the first step for this is to actually set something in front of your vase just so you can make sure that it doesn't move. And you're going to make sure that your materials will actually fit. And I'm going to try to line this up so it's just above the bottom here when I attach it, and that way it will stay in place and it won't block the bottom when you stand it up. And it's okay if it overhangs just a little bit, because that'll still look really cute. So what we're going to do is put a layer of hot glue along here and press it down, and you can make it so that the letters face out or face in, depending on what you prefer. So my hot glue gun is heated up, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a light layer across the top here so that this will actually stay once I get it going. And don't worry if it isn't perfect, because you're not going to actually see this part. It will be all covered up by the pencils, which will make it so much easier. And just make sure that you press it for, a few seconds. So you're looking maybe 10 seconds, and it should start staying, and then you can work on the next line. You can always rotate this as you're going to make it easier. And just to give you guys a heads up, you will have to use a lot of glue, so I'm using one of the multi-packs of the glue sticks so that I can make sure that everything is secured as well as I can. And take your flowers, and just alongside the bottom here, you'll want to give it a little bit of extra length, but just cut the actual plastic surrounding the wire. And then you can turn around and bend these back and forth, and it'll just pop off and give you a nice clean flower to work from. For the basis of my arrangement, I went ahead and used some beans inside there. You can use floral foam, rice, rock, sand, pretty much anything that you have on hand to give it a good basis and keep the flowers there. Because it's weighted down, this is also good because it makes it heavier and it's less likely to tip over or move when you have it on a table. So I'm going to use the largest flower that I have as my kind of focal flowers, and this one has a very long stem, so I'm going to put this directly in the center. And I'm going to use the other flowers around it. So what I did is I started pulling the actual greenery up further because it gives it a fuller, thicker look when you use it that way. And I'm just going to arrange these randomly around here as evenly as possible so that I get the same kind of look no matter where this is sitting on the table. The next step is to take my daffodils, and these are my medium-sized flowers, so they make a really great filler flower, and I'm going to arrange them in to kind of fill in the gaps. So the first gap I want to fill is right in here around the outside of the first flower, and I'm just going to add those in to give it a little bit more fullness and a little bit brighter pop of color. The last flowers that I have to work with are these, and I picked these primarily because they have kind of a little angle to them, and that's kind of perfect when you're looking for kind of a little accent flower. You want something that kind of has more of an angular look, and it kind of sticks out a little bit and gives a little bit interest and dimension. And I think I like it better a little bit more when the taller part is sticking inward, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure that they're all kind of facing that way. And just keep going along as you continue. If you have extra stems, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and add them in. because a fuller look is always better with these types of arrangements. And I'm just taking the remaining two and I'm putting them towards the top here, and that way it adds a little bit extra height towards the center. So here's the completed project, and the only thing I did to dress it up just a little bit was I added a ribbon from the Dollar Tree Spring Collection ribbons, and it's a wired ribbon, so it's really, really easy to work with. And that's pretty much it. So it's very, very easy and cost effective. You're looking right around the $5 to $7 mark, just depending on how many flowers you want to add to it. So this would also make a really great gift for someone, especially teachers. I think it would be a really, really cute gift. So if you like this tutorial, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!